Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome back. I have a process video for you today. Going to be focusing on the letter Scramble alphas and also the love song collection from Bella Boulevard. Also going to be pulling in some color from Shimmer's paints. My plan is to use the white letter Scramble on a piece of white textured cardstock. Just kind of place letters all over the background and then add some color to that to just add some texture and interest to the background. Have some photos here that I'll put some layers behind, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to start by trimming down the white cardstock to 11 by 11, and it's just white textured cardstock from Doodlebug Design. And then I'm going to go through and add a bunch of these white letter Scramble stickers just randomly all over the page. I'm going to start by spelling out a few words. So I'm going to start with like love, together. I think I do XOXO, forever, and then a couple other words. They're going to get covered up, but you'll see a couple of them on the layout, like you can see them like peeking out. And then the rest of the letters, I just go around and kind of fill in the empty spaces, and some of the letters are backwards, upside down, on their side, just kind of making some type of design in the background, just adding texture to the background. And I was inspired by Missy Wooden with this. I had seen a layout of hers before where she had done this, and I thought it was really, really cool. And she added the mixed media to the background, so I thought it would be fun to do that. Once I have them all stuck down to the background, I'm going to add some clear gesso. I have the gesso from Finnabear, and I will leave it linked down below if I can find it. I think I've got it at a cherry on top, but it's my favorite clear gesso. So I'm going to add that all over the stickers, and then it also helps not let the mixed media like absorb into your paper, and helps protect it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stuck down. And it's just, if you're going to use a lot of color and mixed media, it's good to use the gesso on your paper. So once this clears, or not clears, but dries, then I will go ahead and add the color. I have my two photos. I'm going to mat them on some pattern paper from the Our Love Song collection, and then just add a bunch of layers. You can see I have a bunch of scraps from this collection. So that's what I'm going to pull from just to add layers. And I'll just use like little bitty strips. I'm going to start with a big strip first, like a big section, and then get those adhered to that. And then I can add layers to the top, the bottom, the sides, and I can just use smaller pieces of my scraps and get them used up. And you'll never know that it's just like a little strip there. And that's a good way to just kind of use up some of these smaller strips. I'm going to get those all adhered together until I have the layers how I like them. And then I'm going to start to go through and add color to the background using some color from Shimmer's paints. I will also leave those linked down below so you guys can see the colors that I use, and they go really, really well with this collection. Adding a couple tabs and things to the top as well. And then a really cute border at the bottom. Okay, so I have added layers behind my two photos. I've matted both photos and then just put layers behind them. Little scallop here at the bottom. For the layout base, I have a piece of white trimmed down textured cardstock, 11 by 11, and I have added white letter Scrabble stickers to the background, and then put some clear gesso over that. And I'm going to add a little bit of shimmers. I have some shimmers color here. Think Pink Vibes, Taffy Hour Spritz, and a bright fuchsia colorings. And then I do have some gold and white. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those, but I do have those as well. And then I'm going to add the color to the background, and once that all dries, I'll mat it onto a piece of black cardstock, and then this really pretty pattern paper. I think this is what I'll use, but we'll see once I have the color on there. So I'm going to start by adding the color to this background, and I'm just going to spritz it on and see how that looks. This will go here in the center like that, and then we'll go from there. And it is very light. And then go in with the Taffy Hour. And then a bright fuchsia. Okay, so I'm just going to move the paper around and kind of let the color just kind of move around and I don't want it to just sit there on the paper. So I kind of want it to move like at the bottom and the top, and then I will kind of lift it up with the paper towel. I just roll the paper towel over it. Once I do that, I'm going to go in with the same colors that I used and add some splatter all around in the different colors. I also pull in another shimmers one called Pink Stilettos. That's like a deeper one, and then another one that's like a cherry color. I'll leave them all linked down below, but the base of them is those 3 colors that I started with. I did go in with the white and add some white, and then I did go in with some black shimmers paint as well to add some black splatter. I really love the punch of black in there. Adding the photo there to the center, and then gonna put in a few more layers and then add in some of these gorgeous florals from the same collection. Gonna create a cluster in the bottom right corner and then the top left. And then I'm going to use the letter scrambles to do my title. And there was a die cut that said, "My heart belongs to you." And I was going to use that. And I was like, you know what? No, let's just spell that out on the layout using the letter scramble. And I do different fonts, and I love the way that it turns out. I do two different colors. I use the black ones and then the pink ones. I think it's Punch is the color that I use. But I'll leave those linked down below. These are amazing alphas. I absolutely love them. I had a lot of fun putting this together, and I love the way that the background turned out. So I'm going to get the title down, and then I do add glue to them so that they don't go anywhere, and I don't want them falling off as the years go by. So I'll have still shots for you guys at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't picked up these alphas yet, I highly recommend them. They're in so many colors, all of the Bella Boulevard colors, so you definitely going to need to add them to your collection. And then still shots for you guys at the end. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys get some time to do something creative. And I will see you all soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.